Come on now. As this wants to. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, itchy ear, I ask you. Alrighty. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Hey, David, how you doing? Now, today, we're back on the Mustang. I've had a quick look at those areas that we've started painting, and I'm sort of wondering if I want to go for a different... Oh, hey, Coop, how you doing, man? And I'm sort of wondering if I want to go for a different blue on the engine based on those parts that I've done, which is almost all the ones that I need to be done blue, but, you know, sometimes it doesn't hurt to give it a bit of a thought. And if I have one suitable, odds high. Hi! Oh, sorry, that was terrible. The odds of, like I said, the odds of which are high, then I'll probably redo that, and that's fine. I can deal. In the meantime, we all being well, yeah. All righty. As always, cheers. Oh. Now, hey John, how you doing? Round we come. Let's get a bit of a better angle on the subject matter, shall we? Now, as I said, I'm a bit unsure about that as the blue for our engine block. I am, because I'd like to have maybe something a bit more striking. That's so I'm going to see what my options are in, well, I need a number of different paints actually. I'll have a quick goosey gander. I've got that. That's a nice strong blue. That's an option. As I find options, I'll take them out and then I'll put them away later. Don't mind the looks of that idea. To give it a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Zip in the blue, as it were. Now, aggressor blue, no. Insignia, no. Forest green, definitely. PN blue. Oh. We'll give that a bit of a looky at. Yes, we will. Dark sea blue. No, way too dark. And too dark. I think that's most of my lacquer blues located, as it were. But I'll have a quick squiz around here. What's that one? Oh, it's khaki green. No, we're not doing that. No, we're good on the lacquers. Let's see what else we have potentially. That's transparent blue. That's not going to work. No, son. All right, it's down to one of two, I would say, unless I can spy with my little eye something beginning with B. Amongst that lot there, which is, you'd have to say, far from impossible. Okay, let me get in close. In we come. Now, we're looking at these two options, aren't we? Now, gotta say, I'm kind of liking PN blue. Let's give that a bit of a mix. And I think that's going to be a much nicer colour for our intents and purposes. than the light blue that we currently have. It's just one of those things that, you know, now is the time to do this. I'm going to change my blue before I do anything else. Now we're getting to I actually think they wanted a really strong blue anyway for that sort of a thing. Indeed, I believe that they want on the engine the same blue that you use here. I can even check that. Well, who would have thought? Yes, it is. Well, that seals the deal in my eyes. That is going to be our blue of choice, this one. So, yeah. Now, so I'm going to redo a few things here. But I think the colour's going to be far nicer and it will be well worth the time spent doing so. Obviously, I think that, or I wouldn't be doing it. Now, let's give this a good mix. I should get one of those. I know you can get guns where you just hold it and go, wah! And it pretty much gets your job done. I can actually still see a line of pigment in there, though. I wonder where you get shakers. That's what they're called. Shakers! Shake, shake, shake. Yeah, that'd be handy, actually. Save my wrist a lot of effort. Now, I reckon we should be good to go. Maybe. Dear, 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 eh? Actually, that angle. That's a curious one, but I've never tried. It'll get the stuff off the side, I reckon. There's some stuff in here I want to get out. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's do this, guys. There we go. Actually, no, we don't. That's still got a bit of paper in it. We'll use that one. Yeah, it's going to be a much nicer blue. Yeah. Yeah. I remember seeing, I used to know a guy who paid, well, depending on how you define paid, a guy, when I say that cynically, I mean the term that used to get bandied about was he was a powder monkey, if you know what I'm saying. So you can define if that's payment. But the guy was a gun detailer when it came to engines and shit. Stuff got featured in magazines. I remember seeing some of his work on a mate's car, and it was just like, fuck me. And some of it was quite bold in its colours. So yeah, I'm sort of comfy with that. Now I'm going to move this camera around a bit. As far as the bold colour thing I'm talking about. Now, here we go. I might zoom in just a little. There we go. You can see pretty much. Well, I see. I actually need to move you a bit more that way for the time being. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Now, here we go. Yeah. Being a lacquer, it's going to require a bit more working in of the paint than your acrylic might. But, yeah, I think that's going to be a much nicer colour overall. Yeah, you can see it's a much stronger blue. I think this will probably really come into its own more as a contrasting thing against the aluminium of the rocker covers. And although, wonder if I could do the rocker covers in, hang on, you need that up just a little. Oh, hey man, well, how are you doing? I'm wondering whether to do the rocker covers. No, that's what we call them over here. I don't know what you call them over in your country, or whether it's still rocker covers. But I'm thinking about maybe doing them in a chrome, because I know that Lamborghini, on my Lamborghini Miura kit, they have fully chromed engine head. So why would I wish to cheapen my Mustang? There we go. Now, into there. Alrighty. Yeah, definitely a better option. Should have gone for it the first time. Oh well, never mind. Well, let's face it, if it's a muscle car, it's all about being a bit eye-catching, isn't it? So, you know, this sort of bolder colour is a bit of a winner. Now, when I've done all the stuff I can do with this bigger brush, obviously I'll go for a smaller one. All right. And then, now once I've got all this done, there's obviously a large amount of, in fact, there's quite a few bits that require this on the engine. So, what my aim is to get all of them done in this color on this string. So I think that should be an achievable objective. Now, this will probably require further. That's it. That's nice. Another going over in due course. But there's our sump. Now we can do a bit of a compare and contrast of the colours. I think I've gone the right way with it as far as much nicer, more boom, in your face. Alrighty. Now there's a few other areas we can do with this bigger brush, and we will too. So then we'll get onto the small stuff. The stuff that requires a smaller brush. Now, wrong way, hang on. I have a bad habit of, now we're looking, why don't I just zoom out a bit? That's going to help, sort of. I'll zoom in once I've, now we're going to go on the edges here. And here. And here. And here. There we go. Now, my hand's doing its falling asleep thing. You can stop that right now, I tell you. Now we go straight down here. It's about 7:45 now here in Australia. I've got the aircon on already because otherwise it would be too warm inside to paint. I can start feeling the impending heat coming through the window already, and that's with the roller shutter down. It's gonna get nasty. I have to go out a bit in the morning, and then I'm going into lockdown. Alrighty. I have to shake my hand out of it. Give me a moment, guys. I'm actually thinking of going to the doctor about this thing in my hand. My right hand's okay. It's just my left hand now. There's jokes to be made about that, I know. Although I maintain that if that were the case, by rights, my right hand should be as sore as my left. I make no bones about being a full-bore, two-fisted wanker. But all jokes aside, it is a problem sometimes. And as I am working on a musical project and I'm the bass player, that's a potential problem. So I should probably consider getting that attended to. In fact, I'll probably go a step further and actually make an appointment with the doc. Because if it's a problem, it needs to be seen to, and if it's not a problem, or it's a minor, I reckon it's nerve damage. That's my guess from things like holding focus pads and striking lots of things. And yeah, I digress. I do. I'm waffling about my own ills, I am. Sorry, guys. Now, something I'm going to check before I go to a lighter brush for some of the other areas is which parts of the air filter, because that's quite a big area, need to be blue, because boom, that's quite a big area, and that being so, this is the time. I have the suitable brush out for the occasion. So that, you see where I'm going with that one, I'm sure. All right, now the thing about lacquers, they will sometimes thin out as you're working. And you can see them on other parts. You can do little touch-ups as you go along sometimes. And I am. Alrighty. Delay. Now, after this, we're going onto the main block. Now, there we go. All right. Now, depending how we go for time, will affect as to how many, or if we go on to another color. Because, surprise, surprise, there are other colors to be done. Now, yep. Okay, we're down to the bigger stuff mostly on, or the small stuff now on there. We've got the bigger stuff done. Now, and there and there. There we go. Down there. Now, all right. Unbeknownst to you guys, I just made an executive decision that is completely unrelated to modeling. I'll share it with you though. I bake every week, and it's a thing I do. It's one of my hobbies. And And in this weather, because here in Adelaide we've got a pretty savage and unfriendly week, I'm thinking, do I really want to put the oven on at all? And I've thought, well, first I'm going to see if there are actually some biscuits I can make without employing an oven. That may be an achievable objective. If that is something, I'll do that. But it might just be a case of putting stuff in and letting it set. My other option, I've always wanted to make meringues. Now, being egg whites, they won't take long to cook and it'll be done at a low temperature. I reckon I'm onto something, by golly. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Yeah, totes, mate. Totally they are. As I said, look, people might suggest it's wanker's cramp, but again, it would be both hands in operation in that circumstance. And, I was, again, and further, I was always told some of my recreational activities would actually make me go blind. It's too far gone by that Serge and Sue told me, but alrighty. Now, here's something that I find kind of amusing on the getting old front, mate. I think I told you yesterday, in fact, my medical practitioners, bless their cotton socks, often hit me with the line of, a man as young as yourself, you think, I'm fucking 57. It's okay, you don't need to blow the smoke up my clacker that hard, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, in the contemporary era, yes, 57 is not that old. And I will acknowledge that when I hear of somebody dying at 70, I go, oh, that's quite young, really. There's no age to die at. Well, maybe it's just because I'm not that far away from it myself. All right. All right. Now, and we'll go into here. Down there. Cross here. There we go. All coming together. Much prettier. All right. So, that's that done. Now, what I need to find out, excuse me, is Aha. Right. Now that's part 123. There, I see where I see, said the blind man. Right. Just making sure that that's all right. So this part, I can do a lot of it, maybe not all of it. Then we'll get the smaller brush out. Alrighty. All right. Now, next, all the way around here. Yeah. All right. Now, here we go. Around here. Beautiful. Alrighty. Let me just shake my hand out. I'll get feeling back in the thing in due course. I think I got it now. Now then, let's get back to this painting caper. That's it. Round we go. To there. Now, I can get quite close to the middle, but that part needs to be kept clear. Now, because that's a different color. All right. And I'll probably leave that thing there. The outlet valve, I guess that would be for the smaller brush. Alrighty. Nice. Oh, hey, Andy, how you doing? Now, we're going to come around here, into there a bit more. Now, once I get this done, at least to that point, and into these little corner areas, you'll find on this, there's like a little almost area where it goes in. So obviously I need to get into there to just make sure it's properly painted. There we go. Into there. Round here. Now, and under here. Now, once I've gotten this brush or the big stuff done, give you a quick zoom in, then we'll get the small stuff done. That's the plan, Stan. There we go. Into there. Under there. All right. Wow, I'm really hungry. Just suddenly dawned on me. You know, sometimes you sort of like doing stuff and suddenly you go, oh, yeah, should probably get something to eat. You just have one of those moments. Well, I had a fillet of herring. And just around into here. I don't know to what extent I really need to do that, but I'm going to anyway. Not all the way, just on that. Yeah, into there. There we go. Now we are getting places. Now what we've done thus far, let me just clean this brush. And hang on, a little bit more there. Alrighty. Let me just check when that last. Yep. Yep. Good. Now. Hand's gone to sleep again. Actually, it didn't really ever wake up. Wakey, wakey. Hello, Polly. Saw that the other day. The parrot sketch, that is. Now, so what we've got to start on, have yet to complete. Is our air filter. We've got to do that area there, and obviously the outlet area. We've got to do a little bit of touching up on our engine block here, and not quite sure what the correct term is for that. That ain't the rocker cover, but I know it's with the cylinder. Maybe it's the cylinder housing with the rocker cover on top. Ah, either way, I'm pretty sure it's where the cylinders go because the manifold goes on that. Anyway, that's where we're at. Now, next, let me just shake my hand out again. Thinner brush. That'll do it, I reckon. Don't want to be too thin with this. There are still some points where a bit of area is required. Yes. So, we'll go. Start with this one. I might want to get my gogs on for this. Right. Yeah. Looks like I got it by accident, but that's okay. What I'll do is all right. Next, just want to check a small detail on the outlet, whether it's here we go. Right. I will also need to be making a correction on that, but that's okay. Now, anyway, yes, outlet. Jesus, that wasn't helpful. Now then. I've forgotten to zoom you guys out, haven't I? Oh no, I'm good. Hi Paul, how you doing? Now, dearie me. Alrighty, slowly but surely getting around things. Whew. Alrighty, couple of last touches. And a bit on the side there. All right. And this way around. And sweet. All right. It's coming together. Just a little bit into there. Into there. There. All right. And over. All righty. So there's our air filter coming along nicely. Now let's just tidy these up a bit. Oh. Now we go very quickly. Now. Oops. Whew. Getting there. All right. Yeah, that's the ticket. All right. One part of the once I've gotten all these bits done. I'll give you a zoom in so you can see where we're at. And yeah, I'm sure you get the drill. And once I've got all the bits that I know are this colour done on the engine, I'm going to go on a bit of a search and destroy, so to speak, in the for this colour in the assembly sheets. Because what I would like to do, very obviously, the only time I'm going to be using this colour is on the engine or other related parts. So I would like to get all of this colour done in the one go. I'm sure you understand how that happens, or why I want that to be so. So, yeah, let's get that happening anyway. At least get this first bit happening. Just to say, get all this done. All right. Finally, the actual engine block. Then it's zoom in time. Then I know there's at least one other part that needs this blue on it. There may be others. We will find them and we will paint them. Yes, we shall paint them on the. We're not going to paint them on the beaches at all. I lie. I'm certainly not going to bother going to the seas and oceans to get paint on these. Far too much hard work. But you get the idea. There's that. Good. What am I supposed to do? Around here. Alrighty. Now, next. Now, I'm glad that I did choose to do this color or the blue again in this better, more vibrant color. I think it's going to look way better. So yeah. All right. All right, now, next, we shall into here. Nice. Yeah, that's the way it should look. At least as far as from the viewpoint of makes it stand out, look good. And let's face it, that's the whole very important feature of any muscle car. It's got to look good in every capacity. Boom. All right. Almost there on this one. Then it's just the other side. Around the outside, around the outside. I reckon it's that needs to be blue. I reckon. I'll find out in due course. Oops, got a little clumsy there. Never mind, can fix. All right, there's that one. One more. Shake hand out. Dear, oh dear. Getting a bit over this, I tell you. Not the detailing, my hand. Alrighty, now. So, into here. Alrighty, now. Oops, Oops, got very clumsy there. Never mind. Into there. Whew. Dearie me, a lot to it really, but it's all slowly coming together. Now, all right. All right. So I got lost a bit in my own thoughts. I'm closing my Twitter account, but they seem to have a mechanism that makes it rather difficult to do so. And if I can't work out how to do it, my theory is if I do something really full-on post about Elon Musk or Donald Trump, I'm guaranteed to be kicked off the platform. That's my theory. And I was just speculating as to which lines I thought I might use. I don't know. Anyway, so there's our engine blocks with new color. Sump, new color. It's going to need a few touch-ups still. I believe, as I said, that is the cylinder housing and our air filter. Some of this still requires other paint on it. Now I'm going to clean the brush that we've just been using. Zoom out. And then I'm going to see what else I can find in this color. And then do that. That's the theory. Because then we're set for other colors. Who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought? And I know there are parts that do require blue. I don't know if you guys ever had the product in whichever country you're watching from. Over here in Australia, one of the first toilet flush cleaning things was Jay's Blue. And you can see as I'm using blue paint while I'm bringing this up. And the big line was Jay's Blue. I feel like a new Lou. It's only more of a mincing voice. I'm trying not to go too hard with that. Blue. It's almost the blue it used to come out, I tell you. If you watered that down enough, I'm sure we'd get there. Anyway. The Harpic Flush might have been the Flush-O-Matic. Whatever. Something like that. Now, blues. Done. Part 114. There's one thing that needs to be assessed. No, that's okay. I think. Oh, yeah, hang on. They've got H here. What I'm thinking is that that's actually more pertaining to that being that color there as far as the main body of the color, I would think. Oh, that's only because of that. Same there. I'm sure I saw a mechanical thing that was H. Yes, 113. There it is. There she blows. Har. All right. And 114. Okay. Boom. 113, 114. Let me just have a quick further get. Now that will be us done in that color. Being 113 and 114. Now, one last little, Jesus. could have been very messy. It happily wasn't. One last little detail on that I would like to check. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yep. We're all good. We're all good in the hood, man. We're all good in the hood. So that 114. All right. Well, if I get, yes, my worthy Citadel brush will do the job here. And then once we've got these two done, I'll wind up the stream. And tomorrow we'll be back and continue our engine block. Yes, there we go. All right. All right. All right. Now it gets a bit easier with this part. I see, said the blind man. Now, as I've said, these are going to require a bit more work than just what we've done today. But that's okay. It's all very normal. But some of that will be easily done whilst we're doing the rest of the stuff. Like, for example, we can do, when we're doing other areas that are unrelated to this, we can do some touch-ups and migrate through. So we'll do that in due course. When the time is appropriate. Now, almost there. Alrighty. Oops, got a little carried away there. All right. Feeling pretty good about it all now. Now that I've got a good solid start on this engine. Alrighty. All right. That's that. And finally, 114. Okay, so that. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the entire thing. I get it. I get it. And again, once I've got all of this done, I'll give you a quick zoom in. And that'll be wind up the stream time. Almost there. Into there. All right. And just this side a bit. And we done. Yeah. Now, I've also discovered that there's decals to be put on the engine at various points. So this we will also do probably before assembly, or I'll check them out exactly when they should go on. Some instances would be easier, some instances would be harder. All right, done. Yeah, definitely happy with that color. Just a moment here. As a color, it's got a lot more Hello Dolly going forward, if you know what I'm saying. All right. All right. Clean brush. Zoom in. Yeah, see, here's some of those little spots I'm talking about. A lot of which I'll. Oops. You see, yeah, get your goggles on, Rob. You blind bastard. All right. All right. Now, rinse brush. Zoom in so you can see what we've done. And tomorrow, as I said, we will continue this. Yeah, there's quite a lot to be done, and we'll do that basically over the next few streams on this one. Well, the streams that on Wednesday we'll be getting back to the P51B. On Friday we're going to start a Messerschmitt. We are, yes, BF 109A. Now today we did this. We changed our blue to this nice dark blue. You can still see we've made little errors, and you can still see the blue that was in place on some of the places where I got a bit zealous with it. I think this is a much nicer one for the occasion. Engine blocks. That goes on the front of the engine blocks. Cylinder heads. Air filter. Something else. Okay, and that's what we got done today. Zoom out. Alrighty. Well, that is, as I said, me done for today. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Yeah, look, the 109 is, as a broad term, as far as my favourite fighter aircraft of World War II. My favourite bomber is the Lank, and my favourite transport's the C-47. This is the 109A. Now, what was the brand? It's got photo etch. We'll have a look at that on Friday. Start getting it set up for work later in the track. What it is that I tend to spend a couple of days, Mondays and Tuesdays, probably on the Mustang. Yeah, I'm pretty happy how they're looking. And I think that blue is a better one for the occasion. Yeah, anyway, the 109 and the other three streams, although there may be four, I'm starting to do a few Sundays now. I'm going to sort of like put between the P51B and the 109. So we've got a bit of a mix going on, but got things to do, and yeah, that's the plan. Alrighty. Thank you again for watching. First time viewers, yeah, you know the drill. Follow, like, or subscribe. If you haven't done it already, get your act together. Quite simple, really, now. And if you'd like to track me down on other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord, and Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Yeah, I'll catch you later, man. Well, so yeah, again, if you track me down those platforms, we all know what I want you to do. Follow, like, or subscribe. I mean, really, now it's quite simple, isn't it? Okay, tomorrow I will be back. I shall. You too, buddy. Tomorrow I'll be back. We'll be doing more on the Boss Mustang as opposed to the P51B Mustang. We'll continue our work on the engine. That's pretty much the drill. And yeah, that's pretty much all I really need to go on with. So, my pleasure, David. Okay, well, I will catch you guys tomorrow at a similar kit time and on the same kit channel. Hopefully, I'll catch you guys then. See yous.